Yellow guys, I always hate jumping into a game before start recording before I jump into the game. But we just kind of had a decent play, so I was like, all right, let me go ahead and we're gonna start it up here. So the first board was you might be able to kind of deduct what went down here. But look at Forge. The +2 went to Human Torch from Forge's first card play, Human Torch, then Vulture. We're gonna play Cloak here. We started with the Project Pegasus, so I was like, oh, okay, we're good. We're good to really go early on here. So that's why I went ahead and made some moves here. Wow, it is a great thing that we did not make that play. So we might not have a turn 4 play here. We honestly might not have a turn 4 play here. This is our turn 3 play is a move from turn 2 on reveal ability. So we're just kind of waiting here. It's a good thing we did not. Uh, yeah, no point because I think the next play is gonna not obviously, but I think it's gonna be Hobglove. Yeah, okay. I was finna say Hobgoblin. I was finna say make sure he's not a move card. I don't wanna put him down. Then he like moves, quote unquote. So Blaze gone. I think he's still just one. I don't know who his other card is. I know him and Apocalypse got a little something going on. Okay, yeah, Dracula plays. Okay, Dracula's going to Apocalypse. We win here. I think his play is to let. How many cards he has? Oh, he has way too many, so he's gonna probably set something down here. But yeah, it looks like you gotta overcome quite a bit. Well, not that much, because that era. Oh, okay, no, we're already here. Yeah, we're good. We're already here. I meant to snap back at him just to get the 8. But move decks, you gotta be really cautious. Once again, I feel like I feel like I say it every single game or every time I stream on here. Every time I record, I'm not streaming. Is that you almost can't snap, and no, then not even that. It's just a product of me playing pool 3 so early, pool 3 so long. When you thought you knew a lot. You say, oh, this is a Zoo deck, or this is a Cerebro, or whatever deck. And you're like, oh yeah, we got this. And then Ultron comes out turn 6, and you didn't even know Ultron could do whatever he just did. So, question. Okay, I think we'll actually wait turn 2. Okay, good. Yeah, it's perfect that we waited there actually. Yeah, Torch. Because we can just boost anyone else up. It doesn't matter. With this, we're good. We're good. And then, of course, Forge comes next. But that's fine, actually. Man, if only it was multiple man, I would throw the house at multiple man right now. Like, I would definitely let him have... It's just a lot that I don't want to... I really don't want to put my faith in him and Torch, then he, like, Killmongers me next turn. So, we're just trying to play this the right way, so... Oh, okay. Darn. Man, take out freaking Take him out and give us anybody else, and this would have been like perfect. We without Cloak, man, this is looking like I see a good play here. Like this is a good play. He's limited to one card per turn. What I'm really trying to avoid here is a wow. What's the worst he can play here? I'm assuming. I mean, like the worst. No, it's a few things. I mean, Red Skull can come out here. No, not Taskmaster. Hulk, Red Skull, Destroyer. But you do also destroy. Yeah, we win then. Not the worst play. Not the worst play, because I mean, not a lot of cards are going to overcome a 15 power on turn 5. Not like a lot of but you're rolling the dice on like basically, can I win turns every like you? This is just a turn 6 play basically. Like he really didn't have to do anything else. This is just basically a turn 6 play. Like every card. Every card led up to just I don't know what else that deck does. If it doesn't get Electro, what else does that deck do? I have no idea. Cloak is a pretty smart diversion, and you're like, oh yeah, this actually. So we won barely. It's just even if I actually enter my. If I pit Forge then did do a Cloak, it still would have worked out the same anyway. I thought it was funny that he didn't pit Galactus on the far right, because that would have been just too much foolishness, I guess. Who do you hit? It almost doesn't matter. Actually, I was gonna say it matters for everyone except Craven, because I was gonna play on playing Craven turn 2. So okay, still looking good here. Iceman, I can expect him not to be. Let me make this play. I can expect him not to have a Killmonger or so. Potentially, I have ran level 1s, 1-cost cards, and still had like a Killmonger or so, because it's like, well, even if he gets destroyed, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter too much to me. It was an okay play. Oh no. Let me recover there. I didn't even. My connection didn't drop or anything, so I don't know why. Maybe it's a server issue. At least when it happens, I'm glad I get the playoff first or whatever. Oh my. Did he just. Wait, did he never does that though? So if he. Is he permanently at 16? I thought he never really did that. He never. I know his ability goes last, but usually he doesn't power up with whatever boost also is going on. So that's interesting to see. I actually don't want to make that play. Let me do this instead, just in case we get This is preparing for Heimdall, per usual, and he loses a squirrel here. Every mall play. Okay, yeah, and then of course, oh wait, we're swapping hands anyway, so it doesn't even matter too much. It doesn't even matter. Well, him getting our Heimdall, man. Yeah, okay, so let's do this. See if he gives us something good for turn. So no, oh no, he was only at 16 because oh my god, what a play, what a play, what a play. Luckily, I mean, it didn't matter too much. I mean, because he never even played Kizaru if that's what his ultimate strategy was, to get a Kizaru down. So, did you just snap? Okay, wait, what can he do here? Heimdall? Right, oh, yeah, the Heimdall play could come out. Heimdall definitely could come out. Maul loses half his double. If they, okay, so let me do some math here. Maul, 4. He's only at 7, right? Okay, I think we still win here. I'm expecting really a Heimdall. And not everyone moves here is the funny part. Oh, Kizaru. Then, yeah, we still just win. So he did, oh, he looked up and drew the Kizaru. He looked up and drew it. Still just not the play though. And he snapped on me, so I can't tell you what these guys be thinking sometimes. Think of the card you gave me. Think of the card you gave me. Right. But I will say he made I think he snapped just simply off of me losing torch, but it didn't matter. Like, I mean, you just had so little power on the board. That's the thing about Zoodex, is like when you literally do not get the boost. I've never, and it's crazy because every zoo deck I played, usually they always get Kizaru, they always get Patriot or whatever the card is they're using. Vanilla decks, they always seem to get their win conditions, and a lot of times it's still a coin toss if they win. That's why I've never used a Patriot deck or a Kizaru deck, even though I have him and Patriot. It's just always the matches seem like a coin toss, literally. They rarely beat me, so I'm like, I mean, it is quite the feat to beat me. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. But I mean, I know sometimes I can make some great plays and stuff. So, but with a move deck, I make some of these people look like child's play with a move deck, and this is like potentially one of the worst archetypes in the game right now because of the limitations on it. Right? So here's here's how you like a good deck. Every card like is great, right? A move deck. Oh darn, we might have to. Let's see what goes down here, man. I might have pre-played armor, especially if this is a destroy deck or something. Okay, wasn't that bad of a mistake. Oh yeah, I don't ever get to use him. Hold up. I remember the early days. Yep. And Cyclops is one of my favorite X-Men, so it's great to see that. A 3/4, not too crazy bad, but just not. Oh, okay. Yo, yeah, Quinjet kills here. Quinjet literally kills here. Because every card, like, is down one now, Sabretooth. Art of Zola, okay. That made me wish I waited then. Okay, good thing I waited on Gamora. Yeah, we had a solid. We had a 1/4 in hand. We was finna make the Gamora play, I think. Gamora far left, 1/4. Oh yeah. Cause he can't play nothing big on that far right side. So, and yeah. So I think you just. Sometimes I play cards and not really think about like, oh, this is gonna trap them. This is gonna this and that, and then sometimes it just ends up like that where it's like, oh yeah, he couldn't do nothing here or here, and I just put Hobgoblin middle because it just was like I just want to kind of broaden our like chance of winning, and that's what I like doing with other decks, and that's what makes move deck. A move deck is so difficult for that exact reason because you just don't know you just do not know what it entails here. Let me just make sure. Okay, Odin. I wonder who he got from us. Just want to make sure bro does not have another freaking I'm not playing another Spider-Man Azor-Man combo. Or turn 6 we have no moves, so that would be so oppressive. But you know, what's the one way around that? I mean, not really anyway, but if you can go ahead and win the game before turn 6, then I guess that's your only win condition. Have a guaranteed win condition by turn 6 is about it. We'll save armor for later. Okay, he threw armor. We was almost about to make the same play, oddly enough. Wow. Okay, we can still Doctor Strange that next turn, so it's fine. Oh. Is this a destroy deck potentially? Yeah, we need to draw some cards. Let's go ahead and make this play. Well, we still have one. Drawing 2 cards fills our hand. No, it doesn't. It doesn't fill our hand. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. We are not concerned about that. at all. Okay, here's my two options. Right? I could Hobgoblin left. This is one option. Or I can Hulkbuster armor. Multiple man, then Hulkbuster the multiple man, and now be at a 7. And then we shift him over. But yeah, that's the worst play because we actually Hobgoblin's the better play here. So does he do anything that prevents the dub here? Giganto, yeah, he did actually. So. No. So do we? Huh? This is all I can really do. And if he can overcome, I'm gonna say, and if he can overcome that right side, then he's good. We should have probably played. I'm trying not to regret decisions here, but we probably should have played Cloak. But it's so easy to regret decisions on a move deck. Here, let's switch it up. Let's switch it back up. Man, I really can't wait to start playing the Destroy deck again. I really just can't wait till I get. I've seen a lot of great, like the Death Destroy wave. I want all that. I want all that so badly. But it's crazy how by the time I get that deck is gonna be so well known, which it probably already is. But it's gonna be so known, and by that point, this is why a lot of the obvious like Patriot decks. Only reason those are popular is because you have almost every card you need by the time you just need Patriot. That's it. So you see him in a token shop, you get Patriot. You can build a Patriot deck like overnight. So it's not hard to do. Same with Kazaro, he was just a he was in the battle pass, so you just got him for I want to say free because you actually paid for it, but you got him essentially with no like effort, type this. I think the battle pass is relatively cheap. I feel like I can almost say that those are free cards, even though to some degree you're paying. But just think of the battle pass as like your monthly subscription to just play the game. To an extent, it really is not. So we'll play our Quicksilver deck. Once again, this deck it feels versatile. I promise you not. It does really feel like you have options, you have plays. It feels like you have a lot going on. What it does not feel like is that it doesn't feel like you have a lot of power until like you get the right plays. So, but if you spread your power out over a little space, it's not too bad. So I think the first thing we do, honestly, is we might Cosmo that. As bad as playing Cosmo early in this deck is, he's really a turns 5-6 card. But I think we can't have them keep getting cards in their hand that may potentially okay. That's interesting. Okay, then yeah, he blew it. He blew it. Oh wait. That's fine. If Invisible Woman gets moved over, that's fine too. Let's be really cheeky here and do this play. I think he was expecting to free up that he wanted another. Oh no, we didn't destroy it in time. Great. That sucks. Oh, because of Invisible Woman. Golly. Golly. We didn't get nothing good for our win condition here. Are we go first? That's the only good thing, I guess, is we can shut down. Not knowing what he's hiding can be bad here. If only we had Silver Surfers chilling in the back. I think Cosmo in here is kind of pointless, though. Is this just a play? Do we just secure... Honestly, do we just secure this spot and hope for the best here? What do you do here? I honestly don't know what you do here. It's the bad thing. Looks like he doesn't know what he does either. I wonder, was he expecting an Ebony Maw move or not? Okay, did he just leave the game or so? That's, oh my god. I don't think he, okay. He might have just rage quit there without retreating. My one assumption. He has Psylocke hiding. I don't think he, yeah. Was this? I think he completely forgot about the one Invisible Woman. So. Once again, love the, we didn't even get our win condition there, which was Silver Surfer. We didn't get Wong early enough. This deck, actually, I need to take out some players. Rogue, I think now, looking at Rogue, let's see. We actually have a, I don't know if there are any cards that we want to wait to activate their ability. I think this, the more I look at this deck, I just don't like it. I do like that Invisible Woman doesn't telegraph your play, so you can't always be like, oh yeah, let me put the Cosmo down right here, because it may not, you don't always know if it even is, if there's gonna be just, it could just be, it could be Patriot decks that use Invisible Woman. It's so many areas that use Invisible Woman that it isn't very helpful to know. I think we just put her down here, because if we don't play her turn 2, we just rarely play her, it seems like. So let's just get the 2 power somewhere, and of course. See, the only way to win here is to try to shut down whatever they want to get or do. So. Is this really, or do I just play? Yeah, I think Sarah works here. I mean, he didn't draw the hammer. I don't know what he could play turn 6 that he would want to move the cards over. But yeah. Oddly enough for him, he helped us here, I think. So. Oh, Jubilee goes down twice. Okay. Dracula Wasp. This funny thing is that this was a so I don't think it matters what the heck Dracula takes. Yeah, I was gonna say even with an Infernaut, I don't think they won there. So, and it's so funny. Magneto plays. It seems like no one ever wants to play on top of their Magneto. It's so rare to see someone. I mean, because I guess that's the purpose. So inadvertent flaw of Magneto is it almost telegraphs that you're not playing on that spot, right? You're just not playing on that spot. So, it's kind of funny. How obvious that always seems to me. Yeah, oppressive. All right, we're having a great day of being very oppressive to our opponents here. So love to see that. Love to see that. Let's hop into the next one. Love it when we can just destroy. Build, thing, destroy. So yeah. Okay. Let's play around Avengers Compound if we can. Actually, let's do this. What we could play around it and Juggernaut it, because I think everyone kind of just avoids it until turn 5. And okay, well that's just great, huh? Okay, so it looks like we're going to take the opposite approach here. Oh. No, okay, we misplayed that completely. You do realize, god dang it, I should have played Brute. This ain't a move deck either, so I don't know why he's been I don't even know. What even? This Cosmo, that's what I was kind of waiting on, just to have. I was trying to make a turn 5 play where, oh my gosh, so that Cosmo was pointless, but it's okay. It's okay. He has one. Okay, yeah, we can just make the Silver Surfer Wolfsbane combo here, and hope and just pray no one dies, and that's always great. And of course, I mean, like, come on now, you really couldn't have waited this turn this long to not. All right, so we just got the win. They just decided to quit on us, so uh, victory by forfeit. Always love to see that. But yeah, so I think that's it. 35. Don't want to make this too long. Silver Surfer deck is still so viable to me. It's the greatest feeling in the world when you get Surfer early, or when you draw him at some point. It's just like not like forget the Wong, like F the Wong. Like you just don't even always need him. Just a +9 to the Brood. Brood is already 6 +9. That's 15 in a location, and that's just off using 3. Like, well, that's 15. Well, that's beatable. I see now why maybe they didn't really see Silver Surfer as too much, because Brood Surfer, that is a total of 6 energy cost, and you could also make the same play with a Destroyer or any other card to get 15 in a location. So it's not like too crazy of a play, but when you add Wong on top of that, that's another +9, so that makes that 24. So I mean, like I said, it's not too impressive. I think when you get the Sarah play is when it's impressive, but the Sarah play doesn't always matter much, because you can make that same play turn. You can, okay, so say I got, so the only good thing about the Sarah play is that I can drop all the cards like together, but really it doesn't help, and I need to take her out the deck now I think about it, because I can make this, I can still play my 3-cost card on turn 5, and then play 2 3-cost on turn 6. So the only thing Sarah does, I guess, is she lets me do that same play, but for +4. But at the same time, I could just also on turn 5 play a 2/4 card with my 3-power card. So I think the more I think on it, I think I could easily substitute her out. I think she fits in a lot of decks. Mainly, like, I want to say like a Zabu deck, maybe even just something that also, I think like Quinjet, Zabu, Sarah, like, I mean, that's a nice solid deck, I think. So if only, I think both of those are limited. They don't like drop it down to 0, does it? Can Quinjet drop a card to 0? I gotta look at that. I'm not 100% sure on that. And if he can do that, then he would be a great partner with Sarah, because Sarah can't drop below 1. So